What's up, guys? So
Hey.
we got some friends with us today, and I told you guys about them yesterday, and so I just brought them on up with me. So we're gonna be on here, and we're gonna rock the show. And wow! So for those that just now figuring it out, we are monetized. We got approved sometime last night, and we've done got our first 2 super chats, and I appreciate that, guys.
Congratulations.
Mike and Amanda, if y'all are around me much, I'm a pretty emotional guy, and these people tend to touch my emotions. Let me just say that. So, anyway,
Okay.
I am tickled to death that you guys are all here. Jerry Holly, you're awesome, buddy. Means a lot. And Nettie, you guys give so much. Y'all don't have to do all that, but I love you and I appreciate you. It means a lot coming from you two. Y'all been with us from the start, as a lot of people in the chat, and so I appreciate that. And I'm gonna try not to get too tore up before we meet our new friends. So let's see who all's in the house and get this thing rolling. I do again. Thank you, Jerry Holly. Thank you, Mel and Nettie. You guys rock. Y'all didn't have to do that, but you did, and we appreciate it a whole lot. And so, wow, that's just nearly too much to start a show with.
It's so exciting.
We are give y'all a little background on me and my family. We're missionaries, and we're mission pastors in our church, and we own a business, and our business has been shut down since the fall of last year. We own it. We do inflatable rentals, and so we don't get to work in the winter here in Alabama because who wants to have a birthday party or inflatables when it's 30 degrees outside? And so when we shut down in November, we didn't have a clue that we would never be able to open back up. We've not been able to open back up because of everything that's going on. And so we went from a great income to no income. And so about right before all this mess started, I started a YouTube channel, and these guys have surrounded me, and it's just been awesome to have all of them with us. And I got a bunch of people in here that's going to go to Uganda with me one day. That's all I know.
Awesome.
So, but let me go over and welcome everybody in the chat before I get too carried away. So we got Nettie, of course, was the first in the house. She's our big producer. She's the boss lady, the queen mother, as K&R Destination says. And then there comes Slow Momentum. Slow Momentum, I appreciate you too. You helped us get over a lot of milestones. You pushed our show. You've been on our show, and we love you and appreciate you for that. Slow Momentum, for you guys, may not know Slow Momentum. Slow Momentum is a rock star. Him and his wife, BJ, and they have a great friend, Willie Ray. So go over and check out Slow Momentum if any of y'all have not checked him out. He was one of the first handful to get monetized in our little community, and so he pulls him and his wife pulls RVs from the manufacturers to the dealers.
Oh, cool.
And so he's an awesome asset to have on your team for sure. This autism garden, Angela is in the house. Thrifty Angela Undercover, that's what I like to call her because I can't pronounce her real last name. Anyway, Mary Jones is here. Go down. Jury Holly, RV Weekend. Thanks, Sherry, for everything y'all done too. We love you guys. I appreciate you. Everybody in here has done something for our channel. There's no way I can thank you all, but you know I love you guys. Texas Family Camping, Weekend RVing. James and Millie is in the house. Philly Girl is in the house. Rhonda D is in the house. Little Bit Crazy. Let me go down. Amy McFarland. Purple Tube. So we've got 16 in the house. We'll get it rolling here in a minute. It takes a few minutes to get everybody in here. Let me do a little bit of paperwork, and we're gonna meet our new friends here in just a second. but I need to go over some things right quick. Friday morning, we are going to have Fern the camper on the show. They camp in and camping therapy will correct me on this, but thanks RV weekends. They camp in like a little scamper type camper. It may not be a scamper, but it's like that kind of. There's another channel. I mean, there's another brand that does that. But anyway, we'll have Fern the camper here with us Friday. Also, July 21st, which is our Tuesday night show. It'll be that night, Tuesday night show. We're going to have the rock stars, Ridge Life is going to be on our show. I can't wait to have them on the show. They are great channel, great Christian family, and they rock their channel. I think they have about 3,000 subscribers, and so they're rocking their channel great. They are friends with a lot of people we've on here that we know on here, and so they're going to be on the show. I just sent him an email and said, "Hey, would you be interested in coming?" He responded right back, "Yeah, it'd be great." And so we'll have him on for part of the show. He has to get up early in the morning, so he's going to come on for part of the show, and so that's going to be fun. Also, I mentioned last night that we was going to have our big blowout party July the 28th. We're working on moving that up a little bit because Johnny and Vanderella, they didn't ask us to do this, but we found out they're going to be flying out for vacation. So Johnny and Vanderella is a huge part of our family, and I know we won't be able to accommodate everybody. I know that, but we also wanted to move it up prior to that anyway because it was so far out. So we're working on having it on a date that we're not usually on. We're going to try to find an empty slot, 2-hour slot, and we're going to party like we ain't never partied. We're going to have Troubadour to come sing. Samantha's going to come sing, and I'm working on some more stuff. So got that out of the way. Also, guys, if y'all wasn't on the show last night, we have a new prize that'll be on the wheel on the night of our party. Over the Hill RV, one of our sponsors. That, for those who don't know, that is for all of y'all new people. Uncle Lisa Productions is real handy with a computer. And so as you can tell, that's supposed to be me shirtless riding on the back of a bear. That's a pretty famous sticker going around. And so now you can win them, but you can't buy them. So you can win these mugs on the party that we have. We're going to have a late night party. So that will be on the wheel. We'll also have a Blackstone grill on the wheel. And thanks to Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless. And we're going to have a ton more prizes. I'm going to take all the whammies off the wheel. So every time we spin, somebody's going to win. And so don't forget all of that. So let me make sure I got a bunch of prizes to add to the wheel today. We can have up to 200 prizes. So if any of you channels out there want to put up a prize, there's still room to add a few. So if you add a prize to the wheel, you get shout outs. So and the shout outs, it may be one per show. I don't know. We're having a limit how many we do because it takes so long to do all of them. But you will get at least one shout out during the show. And when I say shout out, we'll just say sponsored by whoever. And so we got all that. I'm trying to do all my paperwork up front because it takes a few minutes to get everybody in the house. And so I try to do all that up front. So let me see here. Make sure I keep two things going. Thank Meant to Be RVing. We love you guys. You guys have helped us a whole lot. Y'all didn't have to do that, but you did, and I appreciate it. And so, man, I just can't believe it. I can't believe that little old Gary from Northeast Alabama, from December to now, would have 1,000 subscribers, and being a family as awesome as this. And so, blows my mind. And whew, I may start crying again. So, but anyway, I can't figure out why anybody want to come watch me tell you about how to plug in an RV. Come watch me shout out another channel. Well, it really used to blow my mind. I'd have channels coming on I used to do video raid. And so this was pre doing live streams. And so what I would do is I would come out, say, like to your channel, and I'd find an awesome video, say about y'all's truck camper. I'm wanting a truck camper. We're wanting to downsize our rig. So I seen y'all's awesome video about your truck camper, and I'm like, wow. And so I would get so tore up over that video. I would come back, I'd film a video, and I'd say, hey, let's go video raid Mike and Amanda's channel and tell them that Daydream sent you. Well, it might be a 3-minute video. That's how this show started. And now we do 2 hours, 7 days a week. So live. We still do videos, but me and my wife's in the process of downsizing, selling our home. So I've been a little busy with that. But so I guess we just need to rock and roll. What do y'all think? Let me.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna look right over. Thanks, Hannah Hines. Thanks, Rev Tommy. I try not to miss. I don't have a producer up here to hit me over the head and say, look, RV weekends is at work. So let me look through here and see if I can find me a helper. Jerry Holly, you going to come up? Are you at work? It is. If you've never done live streams, trust me, having somebody on the screen to help is number one. Because you get so many now with the super chats. I got to watch for those as well.
Yeah.
Jerry Holly, come up here and help me. If you, there's Jerry Holly. There's the rock star, Jerry Holly, the unofficial official co-host of Coffee Talk Morning.
What's going on, Gary? Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks, man. Won't be but a few more days. We'll have you there.
Yeah, I gained quite a bit. So,
what are you up to?
Let's see. I need 762 more hours.
I can't watch them because I've done watched them.
Yeah,
I watched them live.
Karaoke gave me 96 hours the other night, so that helped out a lot.
Yeah, you're going to be there in a few days. Me and Jerry Holly is brother.
Well, if I can quit not having to do my lives, it would help, but I have to keep canceling.
Well, I feel you, buddy. I had to cancel my weekends. This is the first weekend I canceled both shows, but last weekend I canceled one, and this coming weekend I may have to cancel Friday and Saturday. I don't know. Well, these yard sales are real important if you're downsizing. It helps pay the bills. Didn't realize how much junk we had.
Do you see Mel Nettie's deal there? So right there, just
what did I miss, Mel Nettie? I see Texas Family Camping.
So don't yell at Jerry Holly.
Do what?
Mel Nettie's telling you to quit yelling at me already.
Oh, I see now. Thanks, Amy. Thanks, guys, for the super
chat. Before we get too carried away, too, for your big show, I want you to put $100 PayPal cash for me on your wheel, okay?
Wow, Jerry Holly. Thank you, brother.
Just for your big show.
Okay, the big show. Let me write it down before I forget.
I put it in the chat, but you didn't have nobody up here to say, look at the chat.
I know it. I don't have it. You're going to be my producer today.
I'm watching it for you now. So, Amy McFarland just hit you up too. So,
thanks, Amy. Thanks, Texas Family Camping. Let me scroll up. Rev Tommy, thank you. Hannah Hines, thank you. I appreciate it, guys. So, whoo.
Okay, I'm just going to step back and watch chat, and I won't interrupt you. Thrifty Angela just popped in on you, too. So,
Thrifty Angela, thank you. But anyway, we're missionaries. We're used to going around the world and giving away. We're not used to receiving, and this community right here has been awesome. We have teamed up as a community, and over the last couple of months raised over $10,000 for different needs.
Wow.
Last night, just spur of the moment, we raised nearly $100 for one of our channels that helps animal shelters, and we had that channel on our live stream last night. And out of the blue, I just said, "Hey, what's your PayPal thing?" And I said, "Let's see, we might raise $100." The last count I had, we'd raised 85. So this is a giving community. I've shaved my beard. I've had my hair buzzed off. We've done all kind of stuff since December, but the last couple of months, I know, wouldn't you say, Jerry, well over $10,000?
Oh yeah, easy.
And
Wow.
anyway, so Jerry, if you're gonna watch these yahoos in the chat keep giving me their money, I don't know. That's crazy. I love you guys. Asking questions. I'm gonna start talking to our guest. How about that?
That'll work. I'll watch for you.
If Nettie gets out of line, don't yell at her. Just say yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
So anyway, Mike and Amanda. So me and my wife is downsizing, and we're wanting to downsize camper. We have a 27.5-foot tagline. Thanks, Traveling Salvation. Love you guys. I appreciate y'all. And so I've been hooked on wanting a truck camper.
Mm.
And so, of course, where I see a channel that's got a truck camper, I go like nuts.
His
And
wife doesn't.
my wife doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm going to hook y'all up with another channel. Y'all may already be subscribed to them. Grassroots Living. They live full time in their truck camper.
Oh, cool.
That's what we want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they don't have a slide. They don't have jack. It's just a basic truck camper. They have been minimalist, I guess you call it, for a long time. And you can learn so much. Anybody can learn anything about living minimally, I guess is the word. And they're awesome. Great personality. Always perky and smiling. They do a premiere once a week right before my Tuesday night live. So, but they're a great channel. So tell us who you are and tell us what your channel's about.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Amanda. And we decided to put together our Mikanda YouTube channel. We'd been talking about it for
A long time.
a while. And then just this year, actually, Mike is like, let's just do it. Let's start a channel and we'll start putting our videos out there and
Yeah,
let's
just
get
see what
started.
happens.
Yeah. So we did. We put up probably like 20 videos or so.
Yeah, and this was before we even got a truck camper and started camping and everything. And we just started, mainly we did like adventures, travel, and stuff.
Yeah, and then we found our truck camper and we're just throwing a video together about that because then we were kind of playing along with the vlog thing and doing some of those and vlogged that adventure and ended up buying the truck camper and took it down to Florida right from the dealer.
Yeah.
And we
I
videoed
watched that video.
Yeah, that's our most watched video actually. So we were surprised about that, but it's been exciting. So we've just been trying to put videos out ever since then, and I think that's pretty much us.
Yeah.
Well, I like. So, when did you say you put your first video, or when did you start your channel? I might have missed that.
I think it was maybe back in somewhere in the first of the year, I think it was.
So y'all started about the same time we did.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. So, what now? You said y'all were already traveling a lot, and you see that in your videos. Y'all been on cruises, and I seen a cruise ship. I didn't watch all your videos because that's why I'm saying I wanna learn with the chat, and then I want to come back and watch your videos. And so it's just easier, I found, for me to ask questions if I don't know the answer.
Okay.
And so what led y'all in the direction of a truck camper, and like, did y'all already had experience in the RV world, or y'all just go straight from nothing to, hey, we want a truck camper?
We went from straight to nothing to a camper, but we've like tent camped a lot. We go backpacking, hiking, stuff like that, and then. Well, it all began really when we bought a side-by-side and we wanted to actually look into buying a fifth wheel, toy hauler, and to tow the side-by-side. And we have a boat too, so we started looking at truck campers because that way we can both tow both actually. And I'm glad we did because it's a lot easier to maneuver. It's a lot simpler, and I can take both things.
Yeah, and we looked at a ton of the toy haulers. We looked at a bunch of them, and we found a few that we liked, and we were starting to decide between. But then all of a sudden, we were kind of like, well, what about a truck camper? And we threw that idea out there, and we actually sat down and did like pros and cons, and realized that the biggest pro of having the truck camper would be the versatility of it, to be able to tow the boat, tow the side-by-side, take it and go boondocking wherever we wanted, kind of, you know. So that's what really in the end what made us choose that truck camper.
Right. I'm going to pull up your video that I watched about your. Let me share this. And I noticed y'all said something about wanting to learn how to stream. Any of us in here will help you do that. StreamYard is free for 20 hours a month, and we all learned by our whole community helping us. Like, we didn't like go out and take a course. We all just sort of winged it, and we learned on the fly. And there's probably not a question that you can't get answered in this chat. And StreamYard is so easy. If you can Facebook, you can StreamYard. Or if you can Instagram to me was a lot harder to figure out. But if you can Instagram, you can definitely StreamYard.
Amen.
So
I can even do it. That's saying a lot.
Y'all have to know Jerry Holly. That is saying a lot. So I'm gonna play a little clip so y'all will know exactly what kind of rig they've got. And
welcome back to the channel, guys.
Check this out.
We're headed down to Florida, and on our way down, we're actually going to be picking up our truck camper. We're pretty excited and pumped to get that put in. We took our tailgate off. We have Ross with us. Ross, say hi. Ross. Okay, he doesn't want to say hi. But anyways, we have Ross with us, so we're headed down and we'll check out the camper place and get our new camper installed. I'm all the way down South Florida. First time.
Let me just say here, and I said something to Amanda and Mike about this. The guy showing them this truck camper, he needs to go back to truck camper school.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like an awesome, nice guy, but he don't know much about the truck camper.
No. Yeah,
Was
we were showing him a few things.
Was this at a dealership?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't think there's a solar panel on here. I think
Yeah, he didn't even know what that was. I had to show him what it was.
Oh, wow.
I'm thinking he might make it.
Yeah, I'm glad that y'all put this on here because this is an experience. I would ask for somebody to show me how to use it. I wouldn't be rude or ugly about it, but I would have figured out a way.
Yeah.
because you do not need to leave a camper place not knowing as much as that guy knows about one.
Yeah.
If that's all you know, you don't know a lot. And that not being mean to him, the company should have done better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think they picked the wrong guy. Really.
Look at that Ram truck backing under there, Jerry Holly.
We're just now leaving the camper place. We got on the interstate, headed south. How's it driving so far, babe? Feels weird. Like weird how? Making a lot of noises.
It's catching a lot of wind.
We got this cool camera system that we got with it.
I love the camera system.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
nice.
that was a good investment.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Excited to go. We got a inline water filter. Have an extra controller for the electric jack. We got a ton of camper keys. Stopping for a lunch break at Cookout. So we didn't realize that this cookout that we're at doesn't have an inside. It's just like kind of like how Checkers are.
I've never seen a
where you just
cookout.
kind of order
Nope.
at the window,
Really?
or you can drive through and order. But that's exciting news because we get to try out our truck camper. Mike went back there to put the slide out so we can eat in our camper. It's kind of cold outside and these benches here are wet, so it works out perfect.
Check out this nice layout they got in this.
You're gonna see another tear come out of Daydream's eyes now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't have the slide out all the way in this video either, so we just kind of pop it out to get in, and it goes out more
We're
than
entering Florida. Had a stop for the bathroom, and also at the same time we're going to fix our camper because
That's
it's a
another
little
bad
crooked.
thing. They should not have let
lowering
you
our
out.
legs down.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean to throw them under
What
the
are you
bus,
doing?
but that's a pretty big deal. Safety's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
And by the way, we've not mentioned no camper company name here. They will email you that if you want to know.
Yeah.
Got in trouble for chasing the windshield wipers. So now he's back there pouting. Slow down. Stop. And he's done. We'll pack up and then get
All
back
right.
on the road again.
So let's get back up here. Yeah, so that's the rig, guys, that they're using now. When you say you can haul both, you mean one at a time, right? You can haul your
Yeah.
side by side or your boat.
Yeah.
I think say, how do you do that? Is it a little boat or what are you talking about here? I need to answer a question in the chat right quick. Some of the people in the chat are new to super chat. So super chats, I don't get all the money. I get at the most I get is 70%. YouTube gets 30%. If you use an iPhone or an Apple product, I get less than they get. So I think Apple gets 30% more. So if you use an iPhone product or Apple product, I think they get 30%. YouTube gets 30%, so they're 60%. I get 40%. So I mean, if you want a super chat, but somebody had asked if I got all the money in super chat. No, I don't get all the money in super chat. I don't mind YouTube making money on my super chat. Somebody asked the question, and I'm telling you, I do get all the money if you do the PayPal tip jar. So and we keep it scrolling across the bottom. PayPal tip jar is 100%. So if y'all guys don't have a PayPal tip jar, Mike and Amanda, you need to set that up like yesterday. You also need to make sure you set up your YouTube URL since you have nearly 400 subscribers. You may have already done
Yeah.
Yesterday because I saw your video that mentioned that, so I took care of that yesterday.
So you also need you a PayPal tip jar. So if you got a PayPal account, just go in there and it will show you how to set it up. And
Okay.
you can put your channel name.
Oh, cool.
Okay, cool.
And so you can see in any of the descriptions on any of my videos how mine is. So you need to do that. So anyway, that's how that works. Somebody was asking, and Nettie had texted me and yelled at me and told me I need to answer that question. Because
I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I was watching the video.
Jury asked me the question. She told me she would take care of Jury later.
Sorry, Nettie.
So that video, so how long ago was it when you bought your truck camper?
Back in February.
Yeah, the end of February was when we picked it up.
So then you get shut down and you can't go nowhere.
Yeah, well, we still actually gotten to use it 7 times since then, which I think is quite a lot for just getting it.
Yeah, everywhere we've been, we've gotten lucky and stayed there, so it's not been too bad. Plus, we boondock a lot too.
So where are y'all based out of? What state are y'all in?
Georgia.
Oh, y'all are neighbors.
Yeah.
I did not figure that out. So we're northeast Alabama. We're we're about.
How come you guys don't talk funny?
Do what?
I was just wondering how come they don't talk funny.
Well, I'm originally from Florida. So.
Yeah, and I'm trying to hide it myself.
Oh, okay.
Where are you from, Mike?
I'm from originally from Florida, but I grew up in Georgia mostly.
Okay. You don't have that Atlanta slang. Have you noticed that Atlanta slang? You know, they got this different talk.
Yeah, with his friends.
I got cousins that grew up there. Sorry, we got a delay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we actually end up over near Talladega a lot because we'll go to the off-road parks over in that area. So that's pretty cool.
An hour from my house.
Oh, nice.
So y'all need to come over in your truck camper to DeSoto State Park once I get settled down and have a little bit of money, and we will meet up at DeSoto State Park and we'll hang out.
Okay.
I love that park. That's awesome.
You've been there before?
Yeah.
Oh man, the campground's awesome, but it stays booked up. Go ahead, Jerry Holly, say something.
No, that's a beautiful park.
Jerry came down from Kansas a few weeks ago, and we hung out there for 2 or 3 days.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
So, the good, bad, and the ugly about the truck camper so far.
Well, we've had it in the shop. We actually just got it back last week.
Yeah.
We had a couple things that were fixed on it. The front light, the LED light was burning out, so they replaced that. The slide had stopped working in sync, so half of it would start sliding out and the other half would stay stuck in, and then it'd be all crooked. So they fixed that. And then
we had a small leak in the freshwater tank. They have on the freshwater tank, they have a drain plug in the back of it that has nowhere to go. It's just a drain plug, and for some reason they didn't tighten it very good, and it slowly leaked. But I mean, it was just small things, easily fixed.
Yeah. I see the question on the screen. We used to live in Barrow County, which is right next to Gwinnett County, and just moved into Gwinnett County. So that's where we're at.
Yeah.
So Gwinnett County would be Jonesboro, I'm trying to think that other. Is Jonesboro in Gwinnett County? Y'all know Jonesboro?
Yeah, it's nearby, but not in Gwinnett County.
Lawrenceville, Buford,
Roswell. Is it Roswell?
Roswell's northeast of us, or northwest.
Yeah, it's a little west of northwest.
So I got family in Roswell, and then I've had cousins and stuff grow up in and around Atlanta, but I got an uncle that owns a big company over there around Atlanta. Roswell, I think, where they live. And then I've got friends that live around Atlanta. There's a real uppity part just outside of Atlanta, about 30 minutes. What is that? I wish I could think. Jennifer and Kim lived over there. They're good friends of mine and Tammy's. Jennifer's actually from here, but I'll think of it in a minute. But yeah, y'all. How now? From DeSoto State Park, how far are y'all?
Probably 2.5 hours.
So we're 2.5 hours away. Then it takes me about 20 minutes to get to DeSoto State Park.
Oh, nice. That's not bad.
So DeSoto State Park is in Fort Payne, Mentone area, and we live in Rainsville, which is up on the Sand Mountain side.
I'm 11 hours away.
Tree Holly's 11 hours away.
That'd be a fun camping trip down.
So we're going to try, once we get moved and settled back down, we're going to try to have a meetup with as many channels as we can at DeSoto State Park. I'm going to have to try to find a weekend they're not slammed booked so I can get a lot of spots. We may have to try to find a private campground, but we're going to try to have one in and around this area when me and Tammy gets moved and settled back down. It may be sometime next year, but oh, by the way, I didn't tell all you guys. Our neighbors that put their house up for sale Monday sold it already. It's under contract.
Yeah, you're gonna need to get out quick. I'll tell you that.
So I am. We're getting our house ready to sell. We're wanting to downsize, financial reasons, but once we do downsize, we'll be able to travel more. So that's a big thing on me. I'm trying to talk Tammy into going to a truck camper. I've not persuaded her into that yet. So
yeah, when we walked into our truck camper, we loved it. It wasn't what I expected, and it was a lot roomier and really nice looking. And I think that was pretty much the only truck camper we looked at, actually.
Yeah, because they're not really down in the South, so we couldn't really go look at them a bunch to see if we liked them a lot. But I mean, once we saw that one, we loved it.
Yeah, and we still do. We've tried to talk about things that we don't like, and I think like the shower area is not the greatest, obviously, because it's the size of your body pretty much, and the counter space in there is probably about 2.5 feet long, where they could have made it shorter to give you more shower space. But I think that would probably be the only complaint about it that I have. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, when we go camping, we're usually outside most of the time anyway, so we just need a place to crash, basically.
Yeah, and it has the outdoor shower, which a lot of the things have. So that's nice if we needed to rinse off from being muddy or something, and the speakers and.
What I love most about it is you can park that thing anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm liking.
Yeah.
And two, we got friends in the channel. They're not here right now, but Van Life with Gina Payne. We can hook y'all up with a ton. If y'all just friended every channel that's in our RV community, y'all would grow 200 or 300 subscribers. I mean, just that quick. And easy. And Van Life with Gina Payne lives in a, is it called a step van, Jerry?
Yeah.
It's like a U-Haul. I mean, not U-Haul, like a UPS truck, something like that. And she lives in one in Oregon. And I want to travel out there and see her. And I don't want to pull a 27.5-foot tag-along trailer all the way to Oregon and back. Thanks, Nettie.
Yeah, we're going to see. I hope you saw that.
Of course, it's Nettie. By the way, Nettie said that she lived 14 hours, which is 963 miles away from me.
Oh my gosh.
Nettie is our producer for our show, and she has been with us from the start. And she's our first producer. If you ever start live streaming, a producer is awesome because they help you and the moderators that are in the chat. So So we love you guys too, Nettie. So I don't want to pull this big. We got a toy hauler, a work and play, Forest River. We bought the 14 model because it got the solid aluminum roof, and we were going to have to park ours outside because we didn't have a shed to put it in.
Yeah.
Thanks, Vanderella. You guys rock. Love you guys.
I try to tell you, and you see it before I can tell you.
That just means I need to find another producer. You're too slow. You're no Nettie, Jerry Holly. Jerry is, Nettie's getting on to him. Nettie's too slow. Jerry is a fire chief in Kansas, up near Kansas City, Kansas. I think I've got that right. Yes, KNR Destinations. We are monetized, my friend. And it's all because of you guys. Yes.
That was really pretty quick too, wasn't it? That's like
It was. If I had already had my what was it, Google AdSense account, so y'all might want to start that already. So if you ever do get monetized, it's quick. I had to wait to get my AdSense account approved. So
that's helpful information.
So
hey, we got a little bit of sad news in the community. I don't know if you guys saw it, but Jurgen's Journey, Rotten Bear, passed away yesterday. So
yeah, I seen that last night. I was on Johnny's Journey's late night show, and they had bought a new van, and I seen it on Facebook, and I seen where Jurgen, he was pretty upset about. I was upset about it. Yeah. Jurgen's Journey, it's spelled Jurgen, but it's pronounced Jurgen's Journey. He's one of our community members. He has an awesome channel. He had a y'all tell me what the dog is. It's like your Rottweiler. And it's called Rottenbear. He was called Rottenbear, and he had his own channel, his own Facebook page, and it was just amazing the support that he got with his own channel. I mean, he was a rock star by himself, and so anyway, everybody loved Rottenbear. This whole community did. He passed away yesterday. The Rottenbear did, and so according to Jurgen, he had not been sick very long, so he didn't suffer very long, and so that was good. And so thanks, Justin and Christina. Hey, Sheriff Buford T. Cletus. All you guys that just come in. Somebody's laughing at me. Anyway, I get people laugh at me all the time. So, but anyway, I'm trying to talk my wife into this truck camper thing. So y'all will see a trend in the next few months that we'll have a lot of truck camping people on here. So you'll get to meet a lot of new truck campers on my site in the near future.
Yeah, we actually just got his friends to get a truck camper also. So
yeah,
we got them into one. We have one, and yeah, we love it.
So do they have a YouTube channel?
No.
You need to talk them into getting one and tell them to come over here first, and we'll help them get their first 100 subscribers.
All right.
I've tried.
So what I like about it is we got friends that's in Arizona on in some BLM land. And I noticed how on a lot of the videos, they have some of the people had hard time getting in and out in some of the places. And I'm like, of course, my truck now I'm going to swap. I'm wanting to buy me a 450 Ford 4-wheel drive. That's the truck I want because the turning rate. I have a Ram now, 3/4 ton. My first Ram. I like it. It's a good truck, but I've been a Chevy guy all my life, so the learning curve has been horrible.
Yeah.
That's sort of like going from being right-handed to breaking your right hand and having to learn how to write with your left hand. That's what it's been like. It's a great truck. Jerry Holly rode in it. It's awesome. But I want a 1 ton plus. I mean, I want something 1 ton or bigger because I want a nice truck camper. Might not can afford it, but I want one. So
you said something about getting in places, and it just reminded me that we've noticed a couple campgrounds actually don't allow truck campers. So there's a local one on the lake near us that we won't be able to camp there ever because they don't allow truck campers in. And I think maybe one other campground we've found that as well. So that's a downside to it, but the good news is that campground, there's a bunch nearby.
Yeah.
I think that'll change over time too, because truck campers has got a bad name, and now it's getting a good name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know how it got a bad name. I don't see anything wrong with truck camper, but I do see your point. One of the campgrounds that we stay at in Sevierville, Anchor Down, I don't think they allow truck campers. They don't allow any kind of pop up. Like, so if you do have a truck camper, I know they wouldn't allow a pop out, a canvas pop up, or you know what I'm saying. I think it has to be a solid side. You can have slides, but you can't have the canvas pop outs or whatever they call
it. Yeah, it's a little weird, but
yeah, because your rig costs more than my rig.
Yeah, I mean, they told us the reason that they don't allow it is because they don't want you to leave it unattended. I don't know, because I mean, you can leave any camper unattended if you wanted to. That's what most people do, actually.
That don't make much sense there.
Yeah.
So we kind of figured it was like it looked to them like trashy type thing.
What, that's code word for that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's what I got out of it. So
yeah, that's what I got out of it. That's like I've been around a lot. Me and Jerry, matter of fact, we were camping at DeSoto the other day, and they was a super nice pop up camper. It had slide out, and that was one of the nicest camping group of people that there was. I mean, there was no like this redneck stuff. You know, y'all been to DeSoto State Park. But or you've been there. But anyway, it wasn't what I call. I'm a redneck, so I can say this. It wasn't too redneck.
Yeah.
Short people can tell short jokes. Redneck can tell redneck jokes. All right. So, but anyway.
Well, he can tell both.
Do what?
You can tell both.
Yeah. Yeah. So, let me think. Oh, by the way, I was blown away last night. I just got to throw this out here. This is sort of my squirrel. I'm a squirrel guy, so a squirrel comes by, it's just over. Anyway, so last night I was interviewing Forever Best Friends, which is a pet channel, Charlie Grace. Did you guys know that Charlie Grace is blind? Do you realize how many late night parties me and Jerry Holly been on with Charlie Grace, and I never knew she was blind?
I did not either. If
you had been on my show last night, you'd have found out.
Hey, I was tearing carpet up last night.
I don't want to hear your excuses.
That doesn't sound like
excuses are just that. Excuses.
No, I'm a tightwad, so I could save $200 if I tore the carpet out myself. So I tore it out myself.
I can tear out carpet. I just can't install it.
I can't either.
Jerry is going through what we are. He's trying to get a house ready to sell. And he's in a market like we are that's hot, so he's trying to hurry up and get in it while it's still hot. And so we would all like to get in it selling, and then all get our houses sold, and then buy back in when it crashes. No, I'm just kidding. We're all trying to we're not trying to play the market. We're just trying to get the most. Yeah, Salvation probably got a good point there. Whoops. It didn't let me. It skipped up. Let me show it. There you go. You know, some of the older truck campers only have 3 jacks. I don't think that's too safe. Huh. You know, they have 1 on one side, 2 on the other. I'm thinking that just don't look safe.
Yeah, it's not. When you take it off the truck at the campground, it's not the most stablest thing in the world. And our camper, they make like stabilizers that go between the jacks that you can put on them, but I haven't found any that goes on ours yet.
So well, dadgum. Somehow I deleted y'all's. I deleted y'all's channel. I was going to bring it up. So, what do you mean stabilizers? Let's talk about that a second. Do you talk about something that holds the jacks, like in between the jacks?
Yeah, there's like a bar that goes between the two jacks.
Do you talk about something that holds the jacks, like in between? Hang on. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, there's like a bar that goes in between the jacks that like stiffens the two jacks up so it doesn't sway as much when you got it on the ground off of the truck.
Right.
Because it does, like, we've had it off the truck and slept in it, and it's a little iffy.
Yeah, it sways a lot when you're walking around inside, or even if you just move a little.
When it's off the truck.
Yeah.
So I would definitely want them sway bars in, or them brace bars. Could you not make you a set? I'm thinking that would be too hard to do.
Yeah, I've been trying to come up with some ideas of a lot of stuff for our campers because,
I'm going to throw out my idea, and you see if you can figure out a way of modifying it, and then when you do, man, you'll make millions doing it. So, all right. So, I pull trailers a lot, and we have some truck drivers in here. But the bars you put across, and you ratchet them, they get. All right, just take the ends off, substitute them for some loops that wrap around your jack. Put your rubber piece so it don't scratch your jack, and then you just push it apart, just slight tension, and with some slight tension, and that should fix you right up. Jerry Holly's to me.
I thought about that, or take some just simple ratchet straps and do that.
The only thing with ratchet straps, you're going to be pulling them together.
Yeah.
Or a tension bar, you're going to be holding them apart.
If you can pull them diagonal ratchet straps, it wouldn't be as bad.
Yep. That might not. Yep. I'm trying to think about that. Traveling Salvation, we are going to have a party. We're working on a date right now. But yeah, I can see where that might be an issue. But I can see where me and Tammy wouldn't be unloading it a whole lot because we would be weekending it.
Yeah, we usually don't.
Yeah, there's not a lot of times we do.
Would it be more stable if you lowered it down to the ground? I know that takes a while because them jacks are slow, ain't they?
Yes, they are. No, it takes a little bit out of it, but not. You can still tell inside.
Could you lower it down like on a stand and that help it?
Yeah, I've actually thought about doing something like that too. Coming up with some kind of stand to put under it. But the only bad part about that is you got to find somewhere to store it. And then the only thing about a truck camper is there's not a lot of storage.
No storage. Yeah.
So there's some thinking into it.
RV SWAT.
To see if they were in Rainsville, Alabama.
Yeah, they're in Fort Payne. They've been staying in Fort Payne.
Well, that's cool. I just saw that.
I wish I had time. We'd meet up and go eat, but I've got to get this house ready to sell. I hope I have it ready and we can meet up at the Strand or somewhere in Fort Payne and eat. So we are going to get together. Hopefully. And maybe it won't be too much longer. When I get my house on the market, I'll have more free time. Also, I might be emailing y'all about something here in a few days. So, anyway, I will get back with you on that in just a little bit. So, if I don't forget. Squirrel. All right. So, yeah, I could see if you, but I know what you mean. You got to have a place to store it.
Yeah.
So, I was watching several truck campers a couple of days ago, and it was another channel, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was yours. And they had a slide out under their door that went the whole length of their truck camper, and they pulled it out, and so it had storage under the floor.
Yeah,
Does yours have that? I didn't know if it was yours or
No, it
another
doesn't.
channel.
Like on the side of ours, there's room for plenty of storage on the side, on the bottom, and there's two hatches that's supposed to be looks like storage, but it's empty. There's no enclosure. So I've been trying to figure out how to enclose that. Make
That is crazy.
Huh?
That's crazy. I seen when the gentleman
Yeah.
was showing you that. I'm like, they should be something there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was asking him too because there's like a door, so I'm like, "Oh, what's this secret thing for?" But
Yeah,
it's like
just
wide open.
It's wide open.
Nothing.
So could you take a Rubbermaid and screw it to the backside?
Yeah, possibly. I've been trying to figure out what's the best way to do it without hurting it too much.
Yeah, making your camper look redneck. I know. Go ahead and say it. You're from Georgia. You can say that. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what you do is you screw it from the backside so the screws will be only seen from the backside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you may have to do it with the camper off.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
you take a Rubbermaid and you turn it this way. So when you open the door, you see what I'm saying? Turn it
Yeah.
all up that way. I was thinking
Yeah.
about that the other day when I seen that.
Well, I'm trying to figure out some way to, because I want to, I'd like to store my generator in there, and I need something pretty heavy duty to store that because it's like 50 pounds or whatever. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
That's going to be heavy.
Yeah.
And getting it in there.
Yeah. Well, you can access it from the back side or the front side without going through the hatch and making some kind of door there, because there's plenty of room right there to get under there. I just got to figure out how.
Need to get you some kind of hydraulic lift.
James Bond.
Hey guys, if y'all don't care, go by and check out Mike and Amanda's YouTube channel. And I don't know, how many did y'all have before we started the show?
How many subscribers?
Yeah.
379, I think.
Y'all are at 392.
I was your 384. I was your 384.
So
awesome.
we need to get them over 400. We need 8 to get them to 400. So
that ain't no problem.
Slow Momentum said my truck camper would look like Beverly Hillbillies. You are correct, Slow Momentum.
Yeah,
and I would be proud of that.
He would duct tape it on there instead of strapping it down.
Yeah,
he
duct tape. No, it's called Gorilla Tape, Jerry Holly.
Yeah, there you go.
Duct tape is so out of school.
Oh, yeah. I'm old school.
Yeah. So there's nursing our travel bug. So lost my train of thought there for a second.
Well, that's why we had to put Gary in the closet. He used to sit out in the bedroom.
Yeah, I had a big bedroom
window right by the computer. So every time a squirrel went by, you would completely lose him. So we thought if we stuck him in the closet, it would be better, but I don't know what's going on.
So we're at 393 now. Thanks, Bill. You helped me get back on track. 393. We need 7 more to go to 400.
Awesome.
Not only are you going to get a lot of numbers, you're going to get a lot of great people that'll watch. So as you put out, your view time will go up. And so that's going to be a huge, and when you start to go live, you'll have more people show up. And so that's going to be really cool. You'll have to let us know. Well, you'll have to let us know when you get ready to go live, and we'll try to work it out that a bunch of us can come over. So,
yeah, we'll try that.
Yeah, probably later this year.
Later this year. I waited till I had like 500 subscribers before I started.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, and it didn't take long, and it seemed like we were over 1,000. So, Jarhead and Ginger, they're starting to pick back up. Yep. Matter of fact, if we took the time out to tell everybody we still done math, we'd probably do more, but we're trying to get this house done because our house looks like a war zone.
Oh my God.
So I'm nearly ashamed for my own kids to come home. So anyway, we need 3 to get to 400. So
wow.
we're gonna try to do the. Oh Lord, Jerry Holly's been working.
See, all my bedroom furniture is in the kitchen now. There's why I slept last night on the mattress.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
I love
you
the paint, man. The paint looks awesome, Jerry.
Oh Lord, don't ever talk to me about painting anything.
Oh, I hate paint.
Thanks, Bizzo Travels. Thanks
Went
for
through
the
10
congrats.
gallons of paint on this house because everything went the same
Thank
color.
you.
400, guys. Y'all just hit
400. There you go.
Awesome.
You'll get more than that. We'll get you over that even.
401.
Gary will get you over that.
401.
Oh no.
Well, you got 38 in here, so
That's cool.
Yeah.
So let me see here. So what's the next big truck camping trip y'all are fixing to take? Oh, wait a minute. I got another question. Let me go back to something. You got 3,500 Dodge.
Yeah.
Did you do anything to it to tote the truck camper? I know a lot of guys are putting air ride or air bags under them. Did you do any of that, or is it stock?
What the video you saw, it was stock in that video.
It looked good in there too.
Yeah. Well, I've had a lot of comments saying it looks like the campers looks too big for it, like it should be on an 8-foot bed. But I think the reason why is because it's just so low down in that video. Is because before I got the truck camper, I put a leveling kit on the front end, so it kind of looks like it was squatting on down rear a little bit. So I put airbags on it and it leveled it right out.
So
And
if you hadn't have done the leveling kit, it would have probably looked
level. It would look pretty level.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I put a 3-inch leveling kit on it.
I got you. So I'm thinking about, I have a 3/4 ton Dodge, but I want to go to like I said, a 450 Ford. I want the turning radius. The 454 has that turning radius that everybody's after. And and I know if you're off road, thanks Bizzo Travel. Bizzo Travel just shared your channel on his YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, thank you.
No, wait, he just shared your channel on YouTube and Facebook. Yep. Super Duo. Love you guys. We're working on a date. We want you guys to come sing at our party. We just got monetized sometime last night or this morning. If y'all haven't heard of True Duo, they are awesome singers, Christian. They are friends for life. They were one of our first channels that we video rated. And they've been with us forever. So
cool.
They are awesome. We love them. Everybody in this community loves them. And they can sing like nobody else. So Squirrel, anyway, Camping Therapy had a question.
Yes, we live in Georgia, and we go to Lake Lanier all the time.
Yeah, that's the
closest lake to us.
Yeah.
Is Lake Lanier the one that has the beach?
Yes.
Yes.
As a kid, my aunt used to carry me there. I lost my aunt last year. My aunt Dottie that lived over there. I lost her last year. I used to go spend a couple weeks in the summer, and they would carry us to the beach. I never knew what the name was. So they lived in Jonesboro, so that would have been where they carried us, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably. Lake Lanier it's probably the only lake I've been to that has sandbar beaches like you would find in the ocean and stuff. It's pretty cool. You can go out there and just anchor out and be like you're on the beach.
Yeah, and it's really nice when they let the dam out too, because obviously that lowers the lake. So then we have a lot of sandbars around that we like to go hang out at.
Well, that's cool. All right, so we got you to 404.
Oh, wow.
Thanks, Bizzo Travels. I appreciate that. I got to get back over there and check you guys out. I have been swamped with getting this house downsized and all, but I'll get back over there and check you out. Hey, Poshcast Camping, I hope everybody's doing better over there at your place too, by the way. I heard the boss has not been feeling well, and so Anyway, we love you guys. Our success is y'all's success. We didn't have nothing to do with it. All we do is provide a platform. You guys are the ones that made them. You guys are the 1K. Without you guys, there would be no channel. So, all right. So, somebody said that is. We got you to 404. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying? Jerry Holly?
Yeah.
All right. We're 404 and rolling. So
Awesome.
if you do not have Mike and Amanda YouTube channel, go get it now. If we went to 420 or 430, that wouldn't hurt my feelings or theirs either. So we're going to keep rocking and rolling. All right. So what's the next big truck? Wait a minute. Jerry put his finger.
I got a question for him. Do you guys have a YouTube channel sticker that you swap with people? That's something you need to get.
Oh,
Yeah.
How do we do that?
you got to do that today.
Yeah, this is the stickers I've got from people, so this got to go on my rig still. So. And they're really neat. You got everybody's channel stickers, and then
I have a sticker video how I do mine. You can go back and look.
This is the most famous one. That's the most famous.
The only thing I wish they'd have done is put my logo on that.
Well, you don't need to. This is a holographic one, so that was going in a special place in my rig.
You know what's sad? I don't even have one of my stickers here.
I've got
I've been
6 or
moving.
7. If you need me, to send you one.
So yeah, stickers get you channel shout outs. So when you swap stickers with another channel, when they get it, they have a mail call. They shout out your channel. A lot of people, there's 31 million YouTube channels. So you got to get your name out there if you want to grow and be monetized. And you know what I'm saying? All the perks.
Yeah.
If you want all that,
405 now.
not running a business. You have to let people know you're out there. 405.
Yeah.
Rocking and rolling now.
407 now. It's like a telethon. 407 now.
All right, so go back to my question here. What is the next truck camping trip, and when is that planned?
Well, we're actually going this coming up weekend to nothing very far away. It's just to the Lake Lanier and hanging out for the weekend.
Yeah, so we're gonna make kind of a long weekend of it. We're gonna go out Friday and then leave on Monday. So
yeah,
3 nights I think it is.
Yeah,
that'll be the next trip coming up. But then after that, I don't think we have anything planned. Oh, except for October, right?
Yeah, October. We're planning a big trip.
Do what?
In October, we're planning a big trip at Hatfield and McCoy's riding park, taking a side-by-side up there and stuff like that.
There's a large meetup in October. I think so far there's like 38 channels going to be there at Mount Airy, North Carolina.
What's the date on that? We need to get them the date on that. It is Camper Life. New Horizons, I think, are teaming up to have a big. It may be Camper Life only. I don't know. I
think New Horizons. Well, I think
New Horizons helping because she's there close, right?
Well,
it may be New Horizons and Camper Life. Anyway, it's a community-wide. It's a community-wide meetup in Mayberry, North Carolina, and right now there's 30-something channels going to be at this one campground.
Oh, that's cool.
So the date. Mary Jones has got the date there.
October 15th through the 18th.
I'm not sure.
So y'all
You're 408 now. 408.
We'll have to write that.
Go back and rewatch the live to get all this information, but we could all Jerry Holly, we could all load up. Is Lake Lanier as nice as DeSoto State Park? I know it probably offers more. You know you can go kayaking at DeSoto State Park, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they charge unless you're camping. If you're camping, it's you don't have to pay to park. In other words, they started charging $4 to park over there at the dam.
Oh, really?
Have you kayaked up to the Mentone?
No.
Oh, it's awesome. You guys need to get you some inflatable kayaks to throw in. I know they're pretty pricey. Or figure out a way to haul kayak. Or you can rent them now. You can rent them at DeSoto State Park. Need to go over there and kayak from the dam all the way up to Mentone and back. That's awesome. I got some videos somewhere down through there of us kayaking.
Ford Man had a question.
Ford Man, let's find Ford Man. Whoops.
409. You guys are at 409. You're going to hit 410 here real quick.
When I changed my yesterday with that, it didn't post with my name in Gina Payne's live yesterday. That is our epic RV adventure.
Yeah. He's not in here today.
I wish I could help you, but I'm not the tech guy. That is Michael, our epic RV adventure. Hey, runaway RV nesters.
Honey and me just popped in.
Let me scroll down here. Bob's Adventure, I see you, buddy. We got monetized over the night. Thanks for all your help. Thanks everybody for all your help. So, it's pretty awesome. We are official. So, yeah, Jerry Holly, we can go over. What I was asking is like the campground is nice at DeSoto State Park?
There's a couple of them that's really nice. Shoal Creek is really nice. A lot of tree cover. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, and they have a lot of lake views there, and some campsites are down kind of on the lake where others are actually up above the lake at that campground.
So if we got 8 or 10 people over there, would it be hard to get in? Like, would we have to book, like at the DeSoto State Park, book for the month of August?
Yeah, it's like Lake Lanier has a lot of state parks around the lake, so they're usually always booked up. They're very hard to get into, but like Shoal Creek is a privately owned. It's normally not that bad, but this year, since all this stuff has been going on, it's been really bad. You can't really get a spot.
Yeah, and they had like a little section that was for big groups, like I guess Boy Scouts if they wanted to go get a large group camping there. So I know when we drove around there was a one of the roads went off into this whole area that you could have. I don't even know how many campgrounds were there on that one thing, but it was like a group camping area.
So, we may have a bunch of us have to go over there, Jerry Holly, and go over there and meet up and
I'll go anywhere. So I'll go anywhere to camp. So
yeah. So we'll have to try to check. We got friends in North Carolina, South Carolina, Alabama, Tennessee.
Louisiana, Tennessee.
So that might be a central located place to go and hang out. I'll have to look into that and see how far that is from us. It's probably 2.5 hours. That's close to your home, so probably about 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Lake Lanier.
And the Shoal Creek Campground.
Hey, Lucky Dog production moderator, Miss Sue. So let's check out your numbers and see where we're at. $409.
13 hours and 10 minutes for me, 867 miles.
How far?
13 hours and 10 minutes. So that's not bad.
So that's 2 hours for me. So Jerry's 11 hours for me. So if it's 13 for him, that means it's another 2 for me. So that's got to be, yeah. So I done told y'all where I live. So anyway,
Corey the man had a question for him there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What would that be?
410.
With the tank capacities, probably maybe 3 or 4 days max.
From boondocking.
Yeah.
Right? Because we did like a trial one time, and our shower, when we showered maybe like 5 times total, we were pretty full on our gray tank. So if we conserved the water and managed things around, it probably could be a little longer.
Yeah, I'd say 4 days max.
them military showers, you can stretch them out, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah, then we like found a way to conserve our water in the sink too. Like we have a big bowl that we keep in the sink, and if we want to wash dishes or something, we just fill it up and wash it, and then do it that way, and then just dump it outside in the ground.
Yeah, so a lot of campgrounds we've actually stayed at, we've had water hookup and electric, but not a dump hookup at our campsite. So when we have it like that, we'll definitely just hook up to the water and use all their water, but just keep dumping our bowl.
Yeah, because we found out that our gray tank fills up way faster than anything else. So if
So
we
y'all
just
have the switch so y'all can like some people are doing compost toilets, and then they're switching their tanks so it will serve as a serve as a gray tank. Both tanks will serve as a gray tank.
no, we don't have that option.
I got
I wish we
Uh,
could.
well, and most campgrounds, won't they just let you dump your gray? I mean, if you run it away from the site, I know up here you can dump your gray. You just can't dump your black, of course, but you can dump your gray tank if you need to.
Yeah, if you have a certain kind of soap that's environmental safe,
Biodegradable. Yeah.
yeah, they don't care.
I don't see
Okay.
anything wrong with it as long as it don't stink. Like you ain't got rotten tomatoes you're washing or something.
Yeah.
So let's check it out again here. $4.10. Y'all rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. So let's see here. Let me go down through here and check out the chat and see what everybody. If you got a question for Mike and Amanda, put question and then type in your question and tag Jerry Holly in it. That way I'll see it. I won't see it. Jerry will see it.
Well, hopefully I'll see it.
A good way to harass Jerry.
I'm not as good as Daddy.
So, if there's one thing, this is an Amanda question because my wife is the one I've got to talk into the truck camper. What was the one thing before you looked at a truck camper you was hesitant about?
I think in my mind, I was picturing like the old school tin can, tiny camper that just kind of maybe looked trashy and there wouldn't be room for us.
So you're the reason campgrounds don't allow truck campers. If you owned a campground, you would not allow a truck camper.
Probably. Once Mike brought it up and we started actually talking about it, I was like, I think I kind of was initially against it because we had looked at so many toy haulers and I was liking those. And then I was like, well, let's go look at one and we'll see what it's like. And we went and looked at it. And then, like I said, once we walked into this one that we owned, I was sold. Like I walked in, it had so much more room than I had expected. It had everything we need, the microwave, oven, fridge, bathroom, bed, table, everything. So I was like, oh my God, this has everything that the toy hauler has. And so that's fine. And being our first RV and starting out with that kind of RV has been great for us because it's been able to kind of ease us in. And if we wanted to upgrade later, we could or whatever. And my main concern really was just space in the kitchen area to be able to put things. And the counter space in our kitchen is perfect. So I once I went in and actually saw it, I was sold.
So that would probably be your suggestion, say to my wife, would be go see one before you.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, even I was a little skeptical because like growing up, like she said, you picture these old truck campers, and I never knew like the modern day truck campers nowadays. So, I mean, I was a little skeptical at first too, but as soon as we saw it, it was like, this thing's awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, our dog Roxy sleeps in it fine with us too. There's plenty of room for the three of us to be maneuvering around if we need to. Now, we wouldn't stay inside all day with him in there as well because that would be a little crazy. But at nighttime when we let him in to sleep, it's fine. The room is fine. We could still get around him if we need to go to the bathroom or something. So
Yeah.
I think it's fine for us.
Linda Barker, thank you.
Oh.
Linda Barker, if y'all read her super chat she just did, Linda Barker super chatted us and PayPal'd us. Thank you, Linda Barker. We love you guys and we appreciate everything y'all do in helping our channel and supporting our channel. And thank you for both the super chat and the PayPal tip. Love
Rhonda D just hit you up too.
Do what?
Rhonda D just hit you up too.
Let me get down here. Thanks, Rhonda D. We appreciate you and love you. Can't wait to see your new rig, whatever you decide to go with, or if you decide to stay car life. Rhonda D is car life.
RV Weekends just hit you too.
RV Weekends, love you guys. I appreciate you. RV Weekends is our, she comes up and helps us and produces occasionally. She's been struggling a little bit with her health. And so she is awesome. They're an awesome couple. They're awesome people. And they're awesome to our channel. And they're big, strong supporters. So we love you guys.
Check out Roy and Becky if you would.
So Roy and Becky is saying, let me just highlight that. Their internet is horrible where they're camping, and so they're not going to have their morning show this morning. So Bob's Adventure, if you don't care, spread the word. Bob follows us, and so Roy and Becky's not going to be able to have their live. Roy and Becky, we got monetized last night. It went through. So thank you guys for all your help and all your support as well. We love you guys. So my wife's biggest thing was, and that's something that we'll have to either buy one that we can remodel or buy one that's set up. I actually seen one and I accidentally deleted his channel a while ago. It was a young man, I think it's Dan Anley, I think was the name of the channel. He was paying rent on an apartment, and he travels. He was like a wave surfer, some kind of surfer or something. I didn't catch exactly what he was talking about, but he, instead of paying rent on an apartment, went and bought a truck camper. And when you come in the door, your kitchen starts to the right, and to the left there's like a little storage space. What do you call it? Pantry. And then you go around behind it into the bathroom. Pretty nice. And then the living room's like huge, slide both ways. And then you got all that open. It was the best layout. It had like had like two chairs, and then it had the dinette. And it was awesome. There's no telling what the kid paid for that, dude. But I mean, it was nice. But I think Bizzo Travel said he was 4'11".
Yeah.
You're 4'11". He was number 4'11".
Yeah.
Oh.
Reverend Tommy Two Tone just hit you again.
Rev Tommy, I appreciate it. I love you guys. Thanks for being around, supporting our channel. Rev Tommy supported our wheel quite a bit, and it's great to have Christian friends, non-Christian friends, but it's great to have you, Rev Tommy. You keep me straight. Love you guys. So thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. So my wife's biggest concern was hanging out on rainy days, because me and her loves when we go camping, and I know this is crazy. I don't think we're the only ones that do it, but we stay so busy with our businesses. So if we're at home, the kids running in and out, the dogs, we're always doing something. We're doing this or that, and so when we go camping, a lot of times we won't even have a campfire. We'll go in, turn the air on, kick back, turn the TV on, because now we can Netflix anywhere we're at, right? As long as we have internet. And turn on a movie and just crash and just, just lay there and just chillax and eat popcorn. And I mean, I know that sounds crazy. We can do that at home, but it's not the same.
No.
No.
And so my wife, there's two concerns. She wants a place to chillax, and she also wants a bathroom to be able to use the bathroom and take a shower. It don't have to be like the Taj Mahal, but that is something that we want to be able to do. And your rig looks like it has that.
Yeah. I mean, the bathroom is it's just like any other camper
It
bathroom.
works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then the chillaxing, like we do have the side awning and the rear awning, so if it was just kind of a light drizzle, you could kind of hang out under one of those outside still. But as far as chillaxing inside the camper, the table area is kind of small, so
In our model,
yeah, in
anyway.
our camper, so we can sit there for only so long, and then we usually end up moving to go kind of just lay out and sit on the bed like the couch, because that's more comfortable than sitting on the slide out area for a long period of time.
Grassroots Living I think they moved their TV, and I haven't seen how they done it. I'm going to have them on our show. I'm waiting on them. Go ahead, Jerry Holly. You can take a break. He had to go refill a coffee mug. But and I got to see her in action. I told her I want to see a video of this. Shalane, she said they fixed their bed up with cushions and stuff, and she said that's the most comfortable thing. They sit on their bed like sort of propped up. I don't know how exactly they do it, and she said it's amazing. They just sit there and watch TV. But I really want Cheers, and I know I'm gonna have to pay up to get one that big, and that's another reason we're going with the 450. We had a channel on here the other day. What was their name, guys? Tumbleweed RV Life. They were on here Monday, I think. It might have been, no, it was Friday of last week. They had the works. I mean, Mac Daddy. And if some of the mods can post their link so we can hook Mike and Amanda up with them, they had a Mac Daddy 4 seasons. I mean, slides everywhere, recliner. I don't know what that baby called. But if I could buy one, that would be close to what I wanted. Now, I did like the other guys because of the way it was just bigger. Seemed like it was bigger. But, cameras and angles can make things a little bit bigger. But, all right. So, and we're going to do this vaguely. Thanks, Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventures. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the super chat. But if I started saying 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, I don't want y'all to tell me what you give, but when I say like 30,000, if it's not 40,000, you can say yes, and that tells me the price range of your rig. Do y'all care to do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Like people can look at your rig and say, well, that's what I can get for that money. I don't want you telling me exactly what you get, but if I said your rig was between 30 and 40,000, would I be close?
No, under.
Under. That shocks me because I was thinking 30 to 40. So 20 to 30? Yeah. Wow. That's a nice rig. I've looked at some on the internet, not in person. But I would, if this had been the price was right and I had to guess how much your rig was, I would have said $32,000. And that's what I would have guessed. Because it seems like it has a lot of options to be under 30,000.
Yeah, it does. It has quite a bit for the money.
Yeah.
I would have said $26,999.
Only because I said 32.
Well, I didn't want to go over.
I told y'all we have fun. I don't interview people like everybody else interviews. I want to know the best friend conversation. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about we're best friends. If you were sitting in my living room, that's how I want to talk. And wow, that's amazing. So I think that's a great price. I'm near 20,000 in my 14 work and play toy hauler. But now there's a big demand for what I got because it's got that solid aluminum roof. You don't have to treat. You know what I'm saying? There's difference in that. So let's go back to the bathroom deal. If today you went out, say, to a camping show, and somebody said, we will swap with you today, and you don't have to pay any difference, would the bathroom be one of the reasons you, and say you were going to swap, would the bathroom be one of the reasons you would swap, or would it be another reason? And if so, what would that reason be?
I think it would be another reason. I think that would be because we've actually been throwing around the idea of getting a driving RV, like a drivable one.
Yeah.
So I think it would just be switch up to get one with wheels.
Yeah, I mean, the bathrooms are, in my eyes, basically the same in all of them. I mean, you may have a little more room, but they're basically all the same.
They're still small. I have a 31-foot Class C, and seeing me get in the shower is quite comical. So,
thanks,
yeah, they're pretty much the same. So the bathroom is not the issue. It's probably the square footage inside is probably something I would consider upgrading.
Yeah, and I think the only reason we would consider upgrading that would be to do longer camping trips. So right now, the longest we've done is probably 7 days total, but we break it up in between. So we'll be at one campground for a couple days and then another campground. So,
and keep in mind, like, our camper is for a 6.5-foot bed. So we was kind of limited how big we could go.
So I need to look at an 8-foot bed. I'm getting that a lot.
Yeah. I wouldn't get a 6.5-foot bed because you got a lot more options for an 8-foot bed. I mean, a lot. And if I had an 8-foot bed, I would have a different model for sure.
I got you. So, have you had any? Y'all got one slide?
Yes.
And it's the dinette. Could you get the truck camper you got? Did it come in a model with the cheers, or do they offer that in what you have?
I don't know if you can option that or not because there's not really. I don't think there would be any room for like 2 chairs because the dinette in our model is kind of small. Like if you laid it down in a bed, it's probably,
I don't have no use for a dinette.
Well, Gary could sleep in it.
It's probably big enough for like
love you guys, True Duo.
Maybe a little like tweens.
Yeah. Yeah, if we're both sitting at the dinette directly across from each other, our knees are definitely touching. So we're close together for sure, and then we could probably actually sit this close on the dinette on the same side.
Yeah, it's not the biggest dinette.
So I'll tell you a question that has puzzled me. Truck camping is about tiny camping. I mean, minimal, and it's made. And one of the things you said something about getting a Class C or a Class A or motorized. Anyway, I think that would limit you so much because, for one, you can't unload that camper and run to the store, and you can't say, I want to camp here and I want to go visit the Grand Canyon, because you got to go in your rig. And so I think there'd be a lot of limits. But my question is, why don't they have outside TV hookups? I've not seen one yet that did, because then you could do a screened room and crash outside.
Well, ours has cable hookups.
Okay.
It doesn't have the bracket to put a TV, but it has the cable hookups and it has an outlet out there. So you could do it out there if you wanted to.
Artist on the road, no, my truck's not a dually. I'm wanting to get a dually. Mine's just a 3/4 ton Ram, which works for 99% of the things. But if you want a fifth wheel, a heavy fifth wheel, or if you want a truck camper, a big truck camper, you've got to go big or go home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And,
you can't substitute that dual wheel. You got
well,
so
and
much.
too, I've noticed that unless you get a big one, you don't get a bathroom. Most of the truck
Yeah.
campers sold on the market right now don't have bathrooms.
Yeah,
Or
that's
most
true.
of the ones I've looked at.
Yeah, I mean, I think they have bathrooms, but they're very, very small. They take up a lot of other space, and it's still a very small bathroom. It's like smaller than ours.
Like an afterthought almost.
Yeah. So they try to add it, but it's really hurting them because they're taking away from everything else,
Right.
including the bathroom.
All right, guys, we got them up to 411, and we're fixing to give away a bunch of stuff, and we're going to let them hang out and watch. And so, Jerry, we're fixing to go to the wheel. So if you'll keep an eye, because you know when you do the wheel, you can't see anything.
Yeah.
So you make sure that Nettie behaves while I go over to the wheel.
Oh, well. I got Miss Nettie. Don't worry.
So everybody make a comment in the chat. And you two guys, Mike and Amanda, y'all make sure y'all put a comment in the chat. Jerry Holly, comment in the chat.
Oh, I am, because I want to know. Mike and Amanda, you guys on to where you can make a comment?
I think so. Is it under private chat?
Well, no, I can add you. I'll add you. You have to open up a YouTube page to do that.
Y'all I don't think you're on your YouTube page, too.
Oh, okay.
Tag you.
So
He'll get you, though.
Let me see here. And now I got to open it.
Yeah.
And so, guys, make sure you get on the wheel because I'm going to spin it back to back. And we're going to try not to take up no time in between because we're going to try not to run over on Bob. I ran over on Johnny last night, and I feel bad about that. So, all right.
Yeah,
everybody
called me this morning and told me to put you in the closet.
Yep. Everybody get your yeah, John, Roy, I kept trying to tell Johnny last night to add you. They never looked at the chat again. That's hard to do, though, guys, unless you've ever set up here and run a live stream. And Roy, y'all know, it's not that easy. And that's why I try to keep people up here to help me.
Especially when you got 38 in here right now.
Yeah. So, everybody get in.
Get everybody make comments, so.
Comment.
Yep.
Let's see here. We got a bunch of them on the wheel so far.
Good.
Everybody comment. Everybody comment.
39 Griswold Family Vacay just jumped in. How you guys doing this morning?
What about it, Griswold?
Okay, you're up to 412 now. What'd you start out with when you got on here?
379.
There you go. Quite a bit of growth then.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
33. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I got your gift card on there, Bob and Tam. Let me look and make sure that I did put it on there. Yeah, I got it on there. I got your email the other day. I got it on there. Nobody's won it yet, so I got it on there. Thanks, guys.
You guys ever been around for a prize wheel? Have you ever saw the prize wheel?
No.
I saw a little bit yesterday, but that's it.
So this is everybody that's in the chat right now, or this commented.
That's active.
That's active in the chat, and he will spin it, and then he has a prize wheel with a lot of good prizes on it. So once he
get your name on there.
Yeah, I'm on there. I'm looking right now. Did you? Yeah, you got Mike and Amanda on there.
So make sure everybody's on. All right, I'm gonna start at the bottom. You guys are responsible to look and make sure you're on there. So we got Mikanda, Vizos, Vanderella, Thrifty, Angela, Texas Family Camping, RV Weekends, Runaway RV Nesters, Roy and Becky, Rhonda D, Poshcast Camping, Over the Hill RV, Nettie, Mary Jones, Little Bit Crazy, Linda Barker, and everybody else should be able to see your name. They're in alphabetical order, so make sure you're in.
Yeah. Good morning, Victoria. How you doing? Is Victoria May on there? She just
I
kind of
doubt it. Nope, she's not. She always slides in late.
Yeah, she just comes in for the prize wheel. No, I'm
That's
just
right.
kidding. Okay, Mike and Amanda, which one of you are the singers?
Neither.
Probably me.
You?
Me and Gary also do a Sunday night karaoke live from 9 o'clock Eastern time, and it usually
Gene,
runs.
you're on here. Gene, I got you.
So we do the same thing here. We got some prize wheels there for the participants, and then we got another wheel for people to come up and sing, get a second chance to win. And
Podcast, I got you.
Got podcast.
Yep. Thrifty Angela, you're there. Victoria, you're on there.
Hannah Hines.
Hannah Hines.
Yep, she's there.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Place your bets. Put your money on the table. We're fixing to rock and roll. We're going to spin it twice. Here we go. This is our first player.
Well, that's not me. It's going to be Miss Nettie.
Nettie, a repeat winner. All right. Let's move Nettie's name. So y'all remember Nettie won the first round?
I got it wrote down here.
So Nettie won the first round. Let me save it. Make sure nobody come in the door. Anybody come in the door? Nobody come in the door. Let's shuffle this wheel up and hit it again.
Oh, always so close. Vanderella.
Vanderella, yes.
There we go.
Good deal. So let's go over here to the prize wheel. And now I get to read off, and I need to add Artist on the Road said add artwork. Artist on the Road. Let me save that. Save. And let me write it on the bottom of the list. Now get my NASCAR book out. You can explain to them why I call it the NASCAR book.
It's got all the sponsors that have donated prizes for the wheel, so he'll go through them real quick and give them a shout out because they well deserve a shout out. Most of these prizes, or all these prizes, are donated by other channels, and if they win, they just get a hold of that person and they ship them the prize directly. So,
here we go. We got a pendant that can be a necklace, keychain, or ornament donated by Mary Jones. We have the Gary and the Bear package. Jerry, you can show them what is in the Gary and the Bear package. You get a $5 Amazon card and the stickers that Jerry Holly will be holding up. You get one of each, a standard and a holographic picture, donated by Over the Hill RV. We have a $25 Camping World e-gift card donated by Rayleigh Creative Travel. We have a Johnny's Journey collector's mug. Let me see if y'all can see me hold this up. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Journey on one side, Daydream on the other side.
A little bit to your left. There you go. Got it.
All right. So anyway,
notice he held his longer.
Me and Johnny's Journey on it. Our logo donated by Johnny's Journey. $10 PayPal card, a little bit crazy. $25 Roasters Marketplace gift card donated by Roasters Marketplace. Slow Momentum tumbler donated by Slow Momentum. iPhone 7 Slim case donated by Sheriff Buford T. Cletus. Box Fan D coffee mug donated by Box Fan D. A Curler dog donated by Over the Hill RV. A coffee mug donated by Lynn the Okie. A custom photo that Lily made and had it put on a canvas donated by Journey via Lily's Lens. the Happy Camper coffee mug donated by Miss Winter at the Happy Camper. We have a custom camp sign. They'll be custom made to what you want on it, donated by Aaron Jemison. We have a $25 Amazon gift card donated by Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventures. We have a $10 Amazon card donated by Beyond Beauty 3. We have a Peace Love Camp decal donated by Camping Therapy. $5 PayPal cash donated by Over the Hill RV. We have a custom car tag donated by the American Wonder. We have $20 Home Depot or Lowe's card, your choice, donated by Captain Jack Scrapper. We have a handmade sock snowman donated by Miss Mary Jones, who makes and donates a lot of stuff to our show. Thank you. We have a Rayleigh Creative coffee mug donated by Rayleigh Creative Travel, Mr. Blaine over there. Then we have a custom artwork handmade by Rhonda D, donated by her channel, Ardez Car Life. And then we have some custom artwork made by and donated by Artists on the Road. I think I got all the prizes on there. If I missed you guys, email me and I will try to get it added. And so we are going to make sure I save the wheel because I made an addition to it. We'll shuffle it up, and this will be Miss Nettie.
Yeah.
This will be Miss Nettie. So let's see what Nettie has won. Yeah, $20 Camping World. Donated by Rayleigh Creative Travel.
Awesome.
Let me mark that off the wheel and put Nettie out there as the winner. Nettie, get a hold of Blaine and he will hook you up with that. Let me save the wheel after I remove that prize. And now who we spinning for?
Vanderella.
Let's shuffle the wheel and see what Vanderella has won. Oh, before I spin it, if anybody wants to put up a prize on the wheel, just email me and we'll put it on the wheel. You get a shout out every day, at least one time a day, for as long as your prize is on the wheel. So the longer it stays on the wheel, the more shout outs you get. Also, if you want to put a prize on the wheel just for the night of the party, you can do that and say, hey, like Jerry Holly did earlier, he can put $100 bill on the wheel and it will only be available during the party. So you can do that as well. So
you give away my PayPal cash. I didn't know you give it away.
Do what?
You must have given away my PayPal, my $20 PayPal thing, because it's not on there no more. And I missed you a couple times, so you can put it back on next time. Okay.
Yep. You want me to add it next time? $20 PayPal?
Yeah, that way, since it's Nettie didn't get a chance. Yeah, just do it next
$20
time.
PayPal card. Jerry Holly.
You must give it away one day I wasn't watching.
I don't know. If they didn't contact you, they didn't get it. All right. So that is the rule. Oh, you can't donate channel stickers alone. You have to put something with it. So we try to say at least let it be worth $5 or $10, whatever you donate. So we do allow the decals like Camping Therapy donate because that is unique and it would be like a $5 item if you went and bought it. So we do allow those. So all right. So let's see what Vanderella has won. We've got to hurry. We got 10 minutes. Look at there. Wow. Blaine and them gave away both of their prizes on one day. Is that not crazy?
That's awesome.
Y'all still there?
Yeah, you guys hearing an echo? Justin,
I hear an echo.
I hear an echo. I muted my mic, but when you spoke, I heard an echo.
Yeah. So let me
I don't hear that.
and Vanderella get a hold of Blaine. I bet Vanderella's shouting over there because they gave Blaine. There's no telling me anything Blaine went off their wheel.
Yeah.
So let me come back over here. Stop the screen. Get everybody back up here. And so Vanderella contact Blaine at Rayleigh Creative Travel, and he'll get you your coffee mug. And Nettie contact Blaine to get your Camping World e-gift card. So that is rare. We had one donor give away 2 prizes, 1 wheel. So
And Blaine better put some more stuff on the wheel.
yeah. So so anyway, so that's the wheel. If y'all ever start going live and want to learn how to use that, it's a website, and I can show you how all that works. So
Okay, cool.
the more participation you get from the people in the chat, the more prizes you have. So I like to think that we have the best prize wheel in our community. I brag on it.
Second.
So
No, his is better than mine.
but anyway, so let me get my thoughts together here.
We're gonna have a race now so you can sell their house faster.
Yours is done empty. Mine's a long ways from being empty. All right, so everybody, don't forget. Of course, we're gonna have our regular lives tomorrow. We could possibly see Chris at Roasters Marketplace here with us, because tomorrow is what, Jerry Holly? Thursday. And Thursday's when Chris comes by. Friday, Fern the Camper. Don't forget. We'll show them a lot of support. And a July 21st Ridge Live. We are still working on thank Bizzo Travels. I will write that down now so I don't forget. Bizzo Travels is a great supporter of our channel. Bizzo Travels coffee mug.
That's I have nothing from Bizzo Travels on my wheel, so I'm just saying.
Coffee mug gotten to be pretty popular with channels as well. So I actually have been gifted 2 coffee mugs. I have a Johnny Journey. These are to me the best because I know who gave it to me. Johnny Journey wanted to do a collector's edition mug on our giveaway. And so what Vanderella messaged me and said, hey, can we do one and add your logo to the other side?
Awesome.
So
I still got to figure out how to send her the logo because she's wanted to do one, but I got to get with them and figure out how to send it to her.
I love it because I'll always know that Johnny's Journey gave me the mug. And then, of course, I've got the highly desirable Daydream About Nice Things coffee mug.
I'm sure I'll be getting one of them soon.
That can only be one. That can only be one. I got a few laying around here that we're going to give away at the big party.
Well, thank you, Bizzo Travels. I gilded him in putting a mug on my wheel.
Jerry Holly, you're being ashamed of yourself.
Talking into it.
So, have y'all got videos coming out that we need to tell everybody about?
We have a couple coming up.
So they be out in the next few days.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully we'll try to get it together and get them out here probably by Friday.
Yeah.
Good deal. So y'all make sure when you subscribe, you click all notifications too, by the way.
I did.
So I think we got you guys up to 412.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
So if you'll hang out with some of these channels during their live, you'll grow like crazy. Y'all got a great channel. Y'all got great videos. Y'all are truck life people. Y'all are van life people. I mean, y'all fit in with about any kind of channel that we have. Jerry Holly just clocked out early. I'm going to dock his pay for that. But y'all are going to fit in great and can't wait to meet y'all in person. and hopefully that will be sooner rather than later. And so I'm glad we could help y'all grow y'all's channel and let y'all meet everybody. Throwback Thursday video tomorrow. I think it's going to be Deacon Crew. So Bizzo Travels is going to be releasing a video in a few days. Throwback Thursday video, and it's going to be Deacon Cruise related. So any of y'all that got anything new coming out, put it in the chat so everybody will know about it. I might not get to read all of them, but that'd be a good place to let everybody see it. And let me look through here one time since Jerry quit early, like 4 or 5 minutes early. I'll have to dock his pay. Nettie, remind me to dock Jerry's pay. So let's see here. All right, anything y'all want to throw out there before we leave? We got 4 minutes.
No, I guess just thank everybody.
Yeah, thank everybody for subscribing. It's been fun.
Yeah, definitely not what we've been expecting, but it's been a fun ride, and we're gonna keep on putting out videos.
Yeah, we might try this live thing pretty soon too.
Yeah, maybe once we hit 500, like you said.
It's really easy. StreamYard is the easiest one. So you go to StreamYard, you get 20 hours per month free.
Okay.
There's some perks that you don't get to do. Like you can't, like I got somebody that paid for my StreamYard. So I got a paid version, but one of our Over the Hill RV paid for our StreamYard. So
Nice.
we get to like take the StreamYard logo off and substitute it. Like I have a rated G audience thing. You see that?
Yeah.
Typically on the free version, you'd have a StreamYard logo there. And
okay.
I got a custom background that I make to highlight people that really support our channel. And let me see here. I got the wrong one up right now, by the way.
Oh, no.
It should be. See, like I can go in there and change it. And like this is be the one that should be up. I've got one made. These are backgrounds. You can get overlays that fit all.
Okay.
But so I get a cut if you buy a Fi-Fine mic. So we're an affiliate with Fi-Fine, but Silver State K9, they financially support us, and Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Code is that channel. Not only is she a moderator, producer, but they also financially support her. And our Patreon members that's scrolling across through there, they help us. You don't have to be a monetized channel to get tips and, you know, some. Oh, Jerry Holly dropped herself out and lost the link.
Yeah.
But being monetized, you don't have to be monetized to take in some tips and a little extra money and some perks, you know.
Okay. Yeah, we're still trying to figure out this YouTube thing. We're still trying to figure out this YouTube thing.
Well, you hang out with us and we'll help you. What Nettie them bought me this nice chair, had it sent to me.
Oh, nice.
I had an oak dining room chair I sit in for a long time, and Nettie blessed us with this. And so we have got to go.
I didn't want my pay docked. I kicked myself off. I was getting ready to say something that I shouldn't have said, so I kicked myself off.
All right, we got to go. We're going to be
all right. We'll see you at Bob's.
Thank you guys for coming. We're going to go raid a Red Light channel, Bob's Adventure, and have some fun. If y'all want to come with, I'm actually going to go to work, but they're going to go raid Bob's Adventure.
I got to go do some painting.
And if y'all want to go with them, you can. And y'all go raid Bob, guys, and I'm going to escort us all out the door.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.